Hello and welcome back to Gingerman. Today I find myself in Killiecrankie. Now I'm still up at Tummel and I thought, where's nearby that I've never been before? And the answer is, of course, Killiecrankie. I'm looking around and there's a sort of touristy spot here with lots of information about the Jacobites and the Highlands, so I'm actually quite excited to get exploring. So Killiecrankie, show me what you got. Peace.
I'll turn on the camera, test my microphone, I'm firing up the podcast, sound waves coming to your home. Gingerman with a cam is here to make your day. Gingerman with a cam, I'd like to hear you say today.
Here we go. A magnificent wooded gorge where one of the goriest battles in Jacobite history took place. Admire the view, see soldiers leap, spots wildlife, and look out for unusual fungi. Listen, I'm the fun guy around here. Okay, so there's a path, there's toilets. It's good because I need to pee. There's a viaduct. I need to pay for parking. There's a zip park. A zip park. I've got plenty of zips here. Bird watching. Oh, there's so much to do here. I didn't even know this was here. On 27th of July 1689, the first shots in the Battle of Killiecrankie were fired. From leaping soldiers to leaping salmon, this rich historical conservation area cleaves a pass where the highlands met the lowlands. The River Garry flows along the floor of the magnificent wooded gorge, where tree-lined slopes are home to a variety of wildlife, flora and fauna. However, the pass of Killiecrankie hasn't always been a haven of peace and tranquility. We're on a journey here today. We're on a journey of learning and just loads of natural, amazing things to see. I'm excited. Now let's get the parking sorted. Okay, it's in the window. There we go. Oh yeah, you can see the Garry down there, heading down into the gorge. This is exciting. Can't wait to go down there. There's quite a busy wee car park. We've got coaches. First thing we need is the toilet. Oh aye, there's a cafe, a Jacobite cafe. This is good, big cafe. Cafe looking over the gorge. This is lovely. Wow. This is like a secret cool cafe. Woodland walks and soldiers leap this way. I'll go into the cafe at the end. When walking the narrow path through the woodland beside the River Garry, you follow the route which King Robert Bruce, name drop from Dunfermline there, used in 1306. The same path was used by General Mackay's soldiers on their way to the battle in 1689, and by the second Duke of Atholl on his 13-hour sedan chair journey from Dunkeld to Blair Atholl in the mid-18th century. In 1728, in an effort to forestall possible clan rebellion by improving the movement of government troops through the Highlands, George I instructed General Wade, we hear that name a lot up here, to build new roads, one of which runs through Killiecrankie, easy for me to say. A remnant can be seen in the car park. This place is packed with boards of information. On 27th of July 1689, the pass echoed with the sound of battle cries and gunfire when a Jacobite army led by John Graham of Claverhouse, Bonnie Dundee, defeated the government forces under veteran soldier General Hugh Mackay. Killiecrankie is tranquil now, and we invite you to appreciate its scenic beauty and wildlife interest, much as Queen Victoria did when she visited the area in 1844. It's a designated place of scientific special interest, so we know it's going to be fantastic. Wow, it's one of those places I'm at when I've got the tingles on the back of my neck. it's been 10 years, people voted for their independence from Britain through voting. And then, you know, at the Battle of Killiecrankie, it wasn't as simple as that. They actually had to go out and fight. Of course, I would recommend voting over war and fighting and battling, but it just shows you how far we've come in some senses, but in other ways we just keep going round in circles. This is such a beautiful, nice, calming walk here. Oh, I love it here. I absolutely love it here. You could see why the Jacobite army were inspired by the land. They're like, we're fighting for this. This is ours. There's a bench. Look at the view. I know there's a raggedy fence there, but beyond it, you can see the A9. I love this here. I could sit here for at least 20 minutes. There's a big school group up there. They must be doing some Jacobite learnings and they're making all the battle cries. If they weren't kids, as opposed to adults, it might sound more realistic, but instead it just sounds like kids shouting. But I like it, I encourage it, because this is what you should be doing with kids, is learning, going out into the nature every day. Because sitting behind a desk, you're not learning much, not for real life. Real life ain't behind a desk, real life is out and amongst it learning. Hear them battle crying, brilliant. I tell you one thing about just walking about here today, it's so freeing. It is absolutely incredibly freeing. I can just hear the water as well now, and I feel the peace pouring through my veins. Look at the view of the viaduct, and we're looking over the Garry. And then there's a couple of boys walking down there. So there's a path that takes you right along the viaduct. I might go and have a wee closer inspection. Here it is. The large flat rock below on your right at the water's edge is said to be the site from which Donald McBain, a redcoat soldier fleeing the Battle of Killiecrankie, leapt 5.5 metres, 18 feet across the River Garry while being pursued by Jacobite clansmen. I can't say Jacobite today. You call them bullshit. Instant call them bullshit. Let me just get a wee closer look. Don't worry, I won't fall. But I need a closer look to see if that's doable. Large flat rock. Nah. Nah, that's a story made up by someone. See, on the camera it doesn't look far, right? But I can see how far that is from my eyes at this angle. Write in the comments below, do you think he was able to jump this gap? I really want to get closer down to get a better inspection of the gap, but you know, I'm trying to be safe. I'm trying to be sensible. I'm just no buying it. What does it say? 5.5 metres, 18 feet across. I don't know. I don't know enough about jumping, I guess, to really know for certain, but I feel like it's a tall tale. Anyway, this is the Soldier's Leap. It's a really nice spot. Now let's head over to the viaduct. Near here, Ian Banbeg McRae drew first blood for the Jacobites before the battle by shooting one of the Mackay's cavalry officers. We're standing right here. Look at this, we've got even more information. This 510-inch long viaduct, which was designed for the Inverness and Perth Junction Railway, the Highland Railway Company from 1865 by Joseph Mitchell, was completed in 1863 at the cost of 5,730 quid. Bargain. That's an absolute bargain. Looking at the size of it, this just cost £5.5 grand. You're lucky to get your garden done for that now. The 10 masonry arches are each 35-inch span, and the extreme height to the parapet wall is 54-inch. What a beauty of a structure. We might even hear a train coming over it soon. And as you walk along here, you've just got the Gary right next to you. It's almost perfect. I want to be kayaking down this. And we're looking back over to the Soldier's Leap. Right there, tickle tickle. Imagine I just time travelled right now and I was like that. Right, Jacobites, you want some McCoys? They'd be like that. Out of here, wizard. Out of here. Get gone. Anyway, as I digress, I eat my crisps, I think. Thanks to my Patreon legends who got me these crisps. You guys are the legends whose names are coming up the screen. If you also want to be a legend and partake in getting me crisps so I can picture myself time travelling with them, you can by joining my link below. Thanks. Peace. I've got the camera. Nice. Endless water spectacle features here. I love it. This is a high-end path. I think this will take me right back along to Fiscali, which I done the last time I was here. Just covering all areas, making sure I've seen every bit. Here's my flying spot right here. I have found it. This is it. Imagine if the British Army had drones against the Jacobites. They might have been in a bit more trouble. But they know the lay of the land, and that helps when you're being invaded. As if you know the lay of the land, it helps. But anyway, drones help look at the lay of the land for us in a different way. We're just looking to admire it. It's just like a cool wee sticking out spot. You could imagine camping round here and living here and turning this into your outside paradise home. Just passers-by waving. Morning! Alright, Dave? No, I've not seen the news this morning. I've not got a telly. Sell at home, eh? Natural. I swear I love this little spot in Killiecrankie right here in this moment. I wish I had a tent at the top there. I'll be camping out here tonight. I do have a lovely cosy cabin, as you already seen in the previous episode. Need to learn to fish, eh? Catch my tea. But I don't really like fish, so I'll probably just catch it and throw it back in. Order a Chinese instead. I'm actually quite sad to leave this little spot. I've been here for about 40 minutes. Had a wee snack. I'm happy about this spot, and the sun's coming out too. Anyway, let's get back towards Killiecrankie and see what's what. This is Scotland though. 1 week I'm in Stenhousemuir, urban, busy, community based, people just really thriving in the central belt of Scotland. Not all people thriving, by the way. There is obviously social inequalities going on as well. And then you come to these parts of Scotland and it's just grand, epic nature. It really is a place of diverse culture, diverse nature, diverse people. I love it. Get a breather. That was a bit of an incline there to get back up here. Whoa. There's a railway track. That's where it leads over to the viaduct, and the road's up there. I'm squished in between it on this little bit of woodland. I don't know if it's the hill or the sun, but it's got really warm all of a sudden. Mixture of both. Right, Killiecrankie this way. That's Killiecrankie House. Alright, Killiecrankie House. Well, we're going Killiecrankie this way. It's a lovely wee walk. There's Killiecrankie House again. This is the coolest little walk. Although you've got the road next to you, it's just like this bendy little romantic walk. Romantic if you're on your own, of course, like me. Everything smells so springy. The Lochray back the way. We're not going there. We're going here. Is this the famous Killiecrankie here? Just a few houses and a bus stop. Oh aye, we sign. Perfect. Killiecrankie Fincastle and Tummel Community Council. Welcome to Killiecrankie, a beautiful area rich in historic and natural heritage. This map has been designed to help you explore it safely. I like to safely explore. There is no need to walk on the road to reach the National Trust for Scotland Visitor Centre. I've done that, been there. I think I've done all the stuff. What's this? What's this one? Killiecrankie 1689. Railway line. Been on it. Killiecrankie Village Hall, we haven't seen that. Nice little map. We're right here at the Killiecrankie Hall. Staff required. Seasonal groundsman. I'll do it. This is almost too good to be true walking around here right now. The craws are crawing. The cottages are cottaging. 10 visible houses and about maybe 20 secret houses is my guess. Population unknown. Oh, we need a train. You have to go to Pitlochry if you want a shop, or Fiscali, which isn't actually far away. Oh, you can go to the Tourist Information Cafe and get a juice. Right here. This is Killiecrankie in all its glory. Killiecrankie Path. I think the Killiecrankie Path maybe goes on a loop, and if I go down this way it'll maybe take me back round to the Information Visitor Centre. I guess the Jacobites weren't doing much building either, were they? So they were just camping out in the bushes. I wonder if a lot of these are just like holiday homes, or how many people actually live here full time. That'd be interesting to know. I'd live here full time, but only if I had a good working car. If I couldn't drive, I wouldn't be so keen. There's a bridge over the railway. We're on the Rory salmon beat. I have no intention to fish. I'd like to see some salmon. If I could just see some salmon, I'd be happy. I don't want to fish them or eat them. I don't even like the taste of salmon. They can just keep swimming for all I care. Anyway, I'm crossing another bridge, which I think, if you go down there, that's the soldiers' leap. Just somewhere down there. Got a bit breezy there for a second. Get off the bridge. Right, what's this? Private driveway. What way? That way. Can I go this way? Local walks stay on road. Alright, so we're not allowed in this way. Private road. Lodge cottage. Local walks stay on road. I don't want to go that way. I want to go that way to Killiecrankie. I've just been standing wandering around this way, wondering how to get back to the information Killiecrankie Jacobite Centre cafe place with the toilets. If I cross the road, there's a driveway. That way is like no access Scottish water. Tut tut, don't come here. That's someone else's driveway, but they've got a big open bit. So I thought, what's this? What is this? It's just a big space where they keep their bins. Because you know, you've got to get your bins emptied even when you live out here. So I've got to go right back over the other side, over the train track. A Killiecrankie, I'm not so cranky. In Killiecrankie, you can be cranky. In Killiecrankie, you can be cranky. You can be cranky. In Killiecrankie. Let's see where I can get the bus to. Blairathal, Old Struan, or Old Struan. We've got options. We're at the, as I said earlier, the beginning of the Highlands. Right at the start of the Cairngorms. So it is sparsely populated here. But that rural feeling is what creates this sense of magic. There's a lot of daffodils right now, and I'm not complaining. Oh, that there, that's my favourite bench in Killiecrankie. I just passed the army of Jacobite children. There's a lot of them. I was starting to gas on the incline, but I managed to get past. I tell you what, it's like natural air conditioning standing here. Oh yeah, boy, that is a beauty of a breeze. Let me just waft to my pits for a second. Here we go. Oh. It's a cafe still open. Let's get in there. squirrel I'm seeing today. I had to just film the board that was explaining all about the battle because all the wee Jacobite kids were there meeting up to get collected and to go back to school, I think. But this little place here at Killiecrankie is amazing. If you don't know anything about the Jacobites or even, you know, the Highlands and the history of Scotland, this is a good place to come and just wet your whistle for it. It's just beautifully put together and it 100% is in tune with nature. I love everything about this place, and I think in the summer when the flowers are right out, everything's green, picnics, barbecues, the lot here. It's incredible. What a place, great facilities too, and really friendly staff in the cafe. I'm happy. Killiecrankie, thank you for having me. I'll 100% be back here. Peace.
Well, it was a lovely to see you. It's the end of the show. Bring on tomorrow. Where shall we go? Where shall we go? Say goodnight to the Gingerman. One last ice cream for the bearded man. Pistachio